Hey everybody, it's Pastor Sue at Churches United again. Just taking a minute to thank you once again for your support for Churches United. We are so blessed to have you all be part of our Churches United family and team. We are feeling supported by your prayers, by your financial support, and by your in-kind donations during this time. Thank you again so much. While I'm on the subject of thank yous, there are a couple of very important people on our team who need a special thank you today. Today is National Nurses Day, and we have two nurses who are on our staff here at Churches United. One is Amy Killand, who is our shelter nurse at Micah's Mission, and the other is Pat Broaders, who is our shelter nurse at the Bright Sky Apartments and at the Dorothy Day House. These two folks are just critical members of our team, and they do such a wonderful job in supporting our guests, supporting our team members, and supporting the tenants at Bright Sky. So thank you to all of our nurses, and particularly thank you to Pat and Amy. Also, I wanted to give you a little teaser on something that's going to be coming live here in the next several weeks, and that is that we're going to be doing a bi-weekly e-newsletter, and there will be a link for that you'll be able to access through our Facebook page. Look for that in upcoming posts, but we're anxious to be able to have a more consistent way to keep you tuned in to what's going on at Churches United. I know that a lot of you are wondering about what's going on with the COVID virus in the shelters and in particular at Churches United. We have had a number of folks who have been in isolation or quarantine either because they have tested positive for the virus or because they've had close contact with someone who's tested positive. I'm pleased to be able to announce that 3 of our folks who are in isolation have been able to come back to the shelter today. 1 remains in isolation, but we hope that she'll be able to come back soon. And then we have an additional person who'll be in isolation for a little while longer before they are cleared. A little bit of sad news, and that's that our first COVID positive shelter guest remains in the ICU and remains intubated in very grave condition. So I would ask that you would please keep her and all of us in your prayers. I won't share her name because of confidentiality, but if you talk to God about her, He'll know who she is. And then finally, we continue to need support. Financial support is always the most effective. We appreciate that, and we're able to use those resources in the most efficient way possible. Also, we can use sandwiches for sack lunches. If you have the capacity to use a commercial kitchen, we could use meat and cheese sandwiches. Turkey is preferable over ham, as we do have some guests who are not able to eat ham. Those sandwiches can be made up, put in an individual sandwich bag and frozen, and then brought to Micah's Mission, and they can be kept frozen, and then we're able to add them to sack lunches as needed. We have been going through between 70 and 90 sack lunches a day between Micah's Mission and the Dorothy Day House. And so we really continue to need sandwiches for sack lunches. And then finally, thank you once again for all of your support of Churches United in the past and especially now. Continue to hold us in your thoughts and prayers as we continue to hold you in ours.